Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, so what's going on with the Divine Feminine? It's like, who wants to know the Divine Masculine? Why? Because if he doesn't know, then how can he try to understand? Fair point. Let's do a fly on the wall reading for the Divine Feminine. We're looking into the Divine Feminine's life. Seems only fair. What's going on? It's like, what's going on with the Divine Feminine? But she keeps a lot hidden. Why does she keep a lot hidden? Because there's no point in whinging and complaining and being negative. Okay, so it feels the energy of she is soldiering through. Well, let's have a look. We've got the Tarot of Desires, which I was really drawn to use. Okay. Let's have a look into the Divine Feminine's life. Divine Feminine, your home life, temperaments. There's the energy here of the Divine Feminine energetically feeling groped. She can energetically feel the connection. It takes me to like a UFO. And there's a mask on here as if she's trying to bury her head in the sand. So she's pouring something colourful into this glass here. And I just feel the Divine's energy. It's colourful. Her thoughts behind the scenes are colourful. Okay, you've got UFOs, you've got aliens, and you've got some breasts groping her breasts. Okay. She can feel this energy of, that's what's going on in the home. Tell us more. It's like she's connected to aliens. Okay, but she is the Queen of Wands, which would suggest, although it is obviously highlighting the breasts here, it suggests the breasts. She is the Queen of Passion, so she's having energetic sex. Okay, with an alien. I don't feel like it's an alien, but it's with energy. Who knows who she's having sex with? God knows. Okay. Right, that's the home life. She's comfy where she is. Okay. Let's have a look at the Divine Feminine's work. What's going on when it comes to working? Nine of Cups. Okay. That's an independent masculine energy. But what energy come through was like the energy of the Divine Feminine just making sure that she's in her sensual, sexual energy. Okay. The other energy that's coming through, I feel really pale today and pasty, okay? And I think I look pale. So I've noticed that it's like, he looks really pale here. She looks really pale. The energy that come through was about work was it's kind of time for the Divine Masculine to do some grafting. I feel like, obviously I do feel as if the Divine Feminine, she's having energy, so I call it energetic sex with the Divine Masculine, but she's kind of keeping her face covered when it comes to that. So it's like she would choose whoever she wants to choose and she doesn't have to disclose that. That's personal. She's not actually having sex with anyone else. She's just having sex with energy. Jeez, what do I kind of get myself into here? And I feel like that maybe that makes her shine. Because the breasts are shining. And then there's masculine shining. So it's kind of like there's a difference in the appearance after like you've touched your breasts. Oh. I was going to say, see if you notice. In your appearance. Right, we was looking at the Divine Feminine's work, wasn't we? And the Nine of Cups come out, which meant as if, really, again, she's taken control of that, but really that's a man's job, is to deal with the work. There was this energy of, I just want to feel satisfied. Jeez. And again, the Queen of Cups. This time her breasts are covered, but it's the same character. She's dipping her toes in the water here with something. She's experimenting with something. Okay. Is it something dark? Well, it's secretive. I don't feel it's a dark... Okay, it's a dark matter to talk about. There's dark matter behind her. I feel like the Divine Feminine is feeling her way to her sensual self. Working. Queen of Cups with the Nine of Cups. Also suggests that she can take the role of the Divine Masculine. It is the energy of the Divine Feminine can satisfy herself when it comes sexually, when it comes to sexual matters, dark matters maybe, that she doesn't really want to talk about. But you can kind of, what's this around his head here? So this is thoughts. I feel like they're thoughts of each other. So this might be why the masculine wants to know what's going on with you, Divine Feminine. Are you like picking up on... He's picking up on this sexual energy. It come through earlier that he's going to want some clarifications. So who is he having sex with when he's self-pleasuring? Is it you? When he's visualising touching you, are you actually touching yourself in response? Can you feel it? It's like dipping your toes in the water. And also this... this vehicle is dipping its toe in the water as well. Home, work, homework. The Divine Feminine is finding her sensuality through self-pleasuring whilst thinking of the Divine Masculine. It's like it's divinely guided. It's cosmic. I feel like I want to get a message just to go with this energy. We're going to go to the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Queen of Wands being the Queen of Magic, Queen of Cups being the Queen of Love. She's filling this cup up here. So it feels very much as if the Divine Feminine, if she's burying her head in the sand or she's got a mask on, I feel like this is something that she's just adapted to. Interesting. There's dark fairies bringing this cup in. So I think it's working. Whoever's doing the playing. Okay. There's this energy here of not being able to play the field because you can feel each other's energies. That's how strong a connection it is. It's like if you were to play the field, you would feel as if you were cheating wants to come through. It feels like an act of deception. So in a way, this is kind of energy of not you're stuck with each other, but there's an energetic stickiness to it. Okay, let's have a look at the Chakra Wisdom Oracle cards. Impatience. also about wanting to know. If you have a look at the circle around his head here, the impatience. Right, it's from the throat chakra area. Electric blue moon. If I don't take care of it, it'll never happen. The legend. Ethan grows impatient waiting for dawn, so he buys a used moon. Once it is in the sky, he steps back to see his handiwork. The moon will not stay in place unless he holds the cord. Sky God assures him that dawn will come when he lets go, but Ethan is fearful and grips onto the cord until he falls asleep and releases it. When he awakens, dawn has come and the radiant light in the sky is blocked only by his used moon. The inspiration. Now is not the time to make a rushed decision. You have made your needs known. Now leave it alone. You may block something wonderful from coming to you if you are hasty. The personal inquiry. Am I jumping the gun? If I'm honest with myself, am I forcing something? The key ideas. Scarcity thinking. Being exhausted by your efforts. Success through patience. Keywords unfolding, revelation and success. That's really the words that we're kind of this is a card of achievement, of fulfillment. So really it's suggesting that the masculine wants to know whether or not you've been coming. Meditation. Imagine something you strongly desire. The electric blue moon appears and begins to cool the heat of your emotions. Write down any communications you receive in the moonlight. It is a message from the Council of the Great Skies. He's impatient to know whether or not you've picked up on this energy. Okay, he may have been practicing it for a while, but I feel as if you've just got used to this energy, Divine Feminine, of, well, it's visualization. Okay, let's have a look at the Divine Feminine's money. How's your money, Divine Feminine? Queen of Pentacles. You know that you're looked after. You're the Queen of Pentacles. The earth provides for you. There's a secretive energy here about the Divine Feminine actually allowing someone really deep into her thoughts or the truths, because there is this dark matter behind her, but she has angels helping with that, fairies. Okay. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, what's with the rabbit? The rabbit gets me to someone trying to get you to talk more about what's going on with you. So, more about the money. King of Wands. I'm sorry, Divine Masculine, but it's mind your own business, really. You need to focus on what pair of breasts you like. Okay. We can get a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card for this. The King of Wands. She's the Queen of Wands here. And then you have the King of Wands. I'm not sure if he's still playing the field. It's going to feel uncomfortable. What's uncomfortable for the Divine Masculine is the not knowing. And what's stopping him is the fear from actually asking the truth. The fear of the truth. Okay. Let's have a look at this Chakra Wisdom card when it comes to the Divine Feminine and money, passion. She'll talk about passion. Okay. And passion leads to joy. And joy leads to prosperity. Right, we're going, hold on, we've got to go back a bit. Passion. Princess of Amber. I quietly sizzle and shine. Okay. So let's hear about the Divine Feminine here. The Princess of Amber spends her time volunteering. No person or task is beneath her. She loves her subjects and looks after them like a loyal servant. When the newspapers criticise her, her family begs her to behave more like royalty. She refuses. The people hold a free election, and to the surprise of the aristocracy, I can never say that word, vote for the princess as their new leader. Make sense? Okay. Divine Feminine's focusing on her passion. When it says here, her, when the newspapers criticise her, so you can see why she's keeping some things like quiet, her family begs her to behave more like royalty. So if you plan on judging the Divine Feminine and she has a feeling that you might, then she's not going to disclose that information to you, is she? So it's like you're digging around here, but you're digging for money. That's the wrong area. You need to dig around and find out who you actually gel with. So I'm feeling the energy of like fake breasts, what's actually real and what's fake. The inspiration. You are correct to feel passionate about your position. Follow your instincts, for you know intuitively what is right for you. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles exactly would know, what's right for her. Masculine, again, trying to get into the Divine Feminine's head here. The personal inquiry. Are my daily actions supported? Are my daily actions supporting my real passion? What am I willing to stand for? Key ideas. Following your passion, being authentic, taking a stand for yourself, being acknowledged, feeling ostracised by family, friends, being emotionally centred, strong feminine energy, a happy outcome. Keywords: passion, bravery and royalty. Okay, the meditation is ask yourself the following questions. What is my greatest strength? What are my challenges? How do I serve others? How can I serve myself? What represents love in my life? And I think maybe these are questions you should be asking yourself, Divine Masculine. What is my greatest strength? What are my challenges? How do I serve others? How can I serve myself? What represents love in my life? Close your eyes and invite the Princess of Amber to take a walk with you. What does she reveal to you? Busybody? Busybody? Nosy Parker? I don't know. You want to know the gossip? Why? So that you can judge? Now we go on to the section of love, sex, romance. Divine Feminine, would you like to talk about love? Top card as well. The Star. Not if you're going to make me out to appear crazy. Crazy little thing called love. This is the same character. And it's like, do you want to talk about love? Well, it depends. Are you going to call me crazy? Again, this bubble is around the head. The Star energy, she doesn't need to explain herself to anyone or anything. She just is the Star. So I don't see why she would be explaining and trying to convince you, Divine Masculine, that she's not crazy. She doesn't need to do that. Love. Okay, what is coming through is Patsy Cline, though. What she is crazy for. I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. She's not going to invite someone in, is she? That is wishy-washy. Okay, she's not crazy. She knows what you're doing. Our higher self does. They've both got like bubbles around their head here. With the indigo here, it would suggest the higher realms. Okay, and you can have a look at all the colours here. The masculine, I say, is your third eye. Divine feminine here, the yellow. That's your confidence. Your willpower. Okay, and then it's orange here, which is your passion. Love is your passion. Okay. What else about love, Divine Feminine? Love makes the world go round. But she's on her own here. It's like she's a wooden statue. Okay. That's interesting, because I was getting through like kind of what happened to Pinocchio. If he told a lie, he would turn back to being a puppet, and his nose would grow as well. So you know when he was lying, because his nose would grow. That's interesting. Can have a look into that energy a bit more. The Emperor and the Eight of Cups. This is a liar. So first of all, I felt, okay, a Divine Feminine. This is someone acting like a Divine Feminine, but she's way bigger than the world here. And I felt it's kind of ingrained in her to lie, because the next energy is the Divine Masculine. He's looking blank, and the Divine Feminine saying, you called me crazy. It's like if you can't see a lie in front of you, it's like who's calling who crazy here. This is the Divine Feminine here, always reaching out for the Divine Masculine. It's like she's always there to catch him. When he falls, well, she knows he's going to have a big fall, because she can see the deception within this character here who's controlling the Divine Masculine's world. So you want to talk about love? Well, let's talk about your situation, Divine Masculine. Because it's like the Divine Feminine, she's here. This cup here is knocked over. It's like, I'm not saying that she sacrificed her own happiness, but the amount of times that she's tried to reach out for you, but you're just a slippery fish. That's what happens when you get nosy. You're going to be a fly on the wall. So the Divine Feminine, she's going to be crazy, isn't she? So keep reaching out for you. You keep slipping through her hands. You're too slippery. She's got a life jacket on now. So that's all that's to be said about love. Well, we can get a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card, of course we can. Isolation. So how many times does the Divine Feminine have to reach out, or to ask you out, or ask for your time? You're busy. I'm taken now to like, because it's the playing the field energy here. There's two women in this card. That's kind of a single independent masculine energy here. So you are a man of your own mind, and then we have isolation. It was just him being on the ladder, seeing above the fields now. Let's have a look at isolation. When I said here about the Divine Masculine needing to do some grafting himself. The energy is from here, the Divine Feminine. When it comes to love, the Divine Feminine feels that she'd be crazy to reach out and express that to you again. But you can come out of isolation. Okay, let's read this. Interesting that you've got the blue for the throat chakra that's come up, Divine Masculine. Very blank look on your face. Sapphire's blue. I've got all I could ever need right here. The legend, Sapphire is blue. Occasionally, he gets invited somewhere, but invariably, he turns the invitation down. After all, what would he wear? He bought a tux once, just in case, but won't wear it because he might spill something on it. Besides, going out would alter his routine. He's tried to meet people, but hasn't met anyone of his calibre. So, Sapphire stays home alone and remains quite blue. And they're talking about you. Inspiration. Do not wait for the right time to live your life. You are on the verge of something big, but if you don't participate, it could pass you by. Personal inquiry. Sapphire does not know the difference between isolation and solitude. Do I? Key ideas: self-protection, making excuses, over-preparing, never feeling ready to take action. The key words are celebration, experiences and play. The meditation. Think of something that you have been putting off. A vacation, calling a friend, painting the house. Close your eyes and imagine yourself totally involved in the activity. Come back when you are ready. Now taking action will be that much simpler. Okay, should you have a look at sex? We've kind of answered that question because it's like that's really what the Divine Feminine's working on, is her own sexuality and embracing it. Loving oneself. Okay, but let's have a look. Sex. Knight of Wands. This is someone that is going to be charging in at some point. Okay. And I actually feel as if whoever this is, whether this is you, Divine Masculine, this is someone that wants some hot-blooded sex. They've been having sex with a vampire then. A cold-blooded... a cold-blooded one. As this feminine's focusing on them 3 cups which are toxic, out of the air is coming like the prize. Someone's grabbed themselves the prize, the cup, and this masculine comes in. So it's kind of like this energy of the feminine being quite secretive and not really knowing what she's focusing on, keeping herself to herself. This is when the energy will come in. And this person's in love. Okay, and now I'm taken to the energy of the fish being, well, transparent here. Now it's blue. I feel like this masculine is ready to talk. The Knight of Wands to the 4 of Cups. That's after a time of being stubborn. Now knowing what love is, that's what the energy is, and being able to speak about it. The block here was the throat chakra. There's an impatience to talk, but then there's the isolating. Okay, and making excuses. And it's like now I feel as if this masculine's been practicing. Okay, expressing his emotions. But we're talking about sex. Okay, I feel like this masculine doesn't want to come in with the conversation. Here is passion. There's a big cup of love, like the biggest you can get. And then you've actually got the energy of being able to talk about love. So I don't feel as if this masculine is going to come in with like sexual talk. I feel like I don't think that's going to get him anywhere this time round. Let's have a look. Sex. Miracle. I feel as if he has to deal with the love side first, and if he gets sex afterwards, that's going to be a frigging miracle. Especially after his own behaviour. These are what his thoughts are. Miracle. So really, the reading's been turned on you, Divine Masculine. Sun Sparkler. Integrity is what turns on the light, and that's what turns on the Divine Feminine. Integrity. Not fancy sexual talk. The Divine Feminine has learned to love herself. Integrity is what turns on the light. Darkville is a town of self-centred people. One day Betty is given too much change after making a purchase, and she returns the extra money. A brilliant light bursts from the stump of a dead oak tree in the centre of the town. The citizens are bewildered by the sudden brightness, but neither question the sun sparkler nor change their cheating ways. One day a child asks it why it came, and it tells her that it shines for all that is good in the world, and appears when a good deed occurs. The residents of Darkville are touched and become more selfless. Okay. Inspiration. Do you let someone in, or do you pretend not to see them? You cannot shut out pain without shutting out pleasure. Kindness exists to lend magic to integrity. The personal inquiry, the essence of inspiration, is integrity. Can I be counted on? Key ideas: being a light, lighting the way for others, come in miracles. The key words is integrity, gifts and reward. The meditation: imagine a warm yellow light pouring down from the heavens. Stand directly under the vibrant energy as it showers over you. Allow all the material worries to melt away. Sun Sparkler will speak to you now. Are you kind of getting the gist of it, Divine Masculine? I feel quite congested. This is when the Divine Feminine will speak to you. Allow all material worries to melt away. Sun Sparkler will speak to you now. When you are finished, return to your normal consciousness and write down what you have heard. Okay, romance. Divine Feminine, what do you say about romance? This masculine, he wants to know how to come in. He wants some ideas on how to romance you. Okay. He's got a rose here. Money, flowers. What is it that you like? There's the ball energy here. I felt like he wants to charge in. And then the energy of a ball in a china shop. So he thinks that you're very valuable and he doesn't really want to come in and break anything. He doesn't want to make any mistakes. But I'm not sure that the cards are going to give you the answer. I think that you have to tap into your own inspiration here. Okay, yeah, you're kind of left to it, Divine Masculine, to work this one out. I don't really feel that it matters. It's the gesture. Don't think too much into it. I feel like you could be thinking about doing something special for Christmas. Okay. That would do it. Okay, that would do it. I felt the energy of you being a present. It's like, what present do you bring when you're going to be receiving the best present ever? And I think that you are the gift, but you're still looking at the Divine Feminine as being the gift here, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so you're contemplating, what do you bring? What do you bring with you? I think that's exactly what you do need to bring, is you, the true you, Divine Masculine. Okay. Just like when I say to the divine feminines when they're kind of off centre, it's kind of like, what would the divine feminine do? Or what would love do? And that's all you have to really ask yourself. You'll be asking your higher self, what would the divine masculine do? How would he behave and respond? That will soon get you on the right path. The right path? You're already on the right path. Back on the right path, on the right track. Okay. Gossip. Romance, and then we've got gossip. Charmaine, Chartreuse. I feel there's a bug on me. It's like a red ant, and it's like biting me. And I wouldn't have a clue where that to come from. But I felt it bite me here. Well, it was red. Bloodsuckers. Okay. Charmaine is eccentric and kind. From her chartreuse greenhouse to her fascination with scarves, she is a topic of town gossip. After her death, the local people discover her incredibly detailed paintings of their town and realise she was an extraordinary artist who painted their lives with love. They feel sadness for never having really known her. This comes in with being scared to know what the truth is. The masculine is afraid to actually ask the truth. I've seriously given myself like nail marks in my arm. I think I might be being like spiritually attacked here, guys. It's like there's quite a... I didn't think I was so hard with myself. I don't have any blood. Can't you tell? I'm looking all whitish today. Not going to get anything from me. That's stinging. Okay, right. The inspiration. Charmaine Chartreuse suggests that appreciating differences is key. This card is a warning that you may lose a valued relationship if you do not appreciate what you have. And you will lose the divine feminine if you cannot act in integrity and act as a divine masculine and emperor would, and the King of Pentacles. And we've got the Queen of Pentacles as well. Well, we've got the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles. We don't have the Queen of Swords on the table. That's the harsh divine feminine side. It's not here. Gossip. Personal inquiry. Charmaine is about prejudice and misunderstanding. What am I resisting? The keywords: uniqueness of others, naivety, support for your vision, lack of appreciation, and refocusing your life. The keywords is freedom, dance, and honour. So let's have a look at the meditation. Visualise someone you may be judging harshly. Notice how powerful your negative feelings are. Picture yourself in a room with that person and tell them what you like about them. If you run out of things to say, start repeating. You can accept this person as they are. Allow them to tell you things they like about you. And when they finish, thank them for coming. I feel like there's some healing work for the divine feminine there as well. Okay. Your health, divine feminine. Let's look at your health. It's like, is that an air ambulance above? I'm okay, honestly. I'm okay, divine. It was just a little red buggy. I think it tried to take some blood. It may have got a little bit. It's itching. It's cool. It's healing. Your health, divine feminine. Swear to God, I feel like things are trying to get in my veins. Okay, the Hermit. About same thing with my veins there. I can feel it in my bloodstream. What's the song by? Is it Ed Sheeran? Bloodstream. Seriously, I can feel it going all the way down. Okay, it's time. So it's time for you to feel it. It's time for life to be put back into you. Was that red little bug putting blood back into me? Maybe. We'll soon see if I get like more colourful. She gets more colourful by the hour. Okay. We've got the Hermit here. To me, that normally looks like a penis. That's what I always feel it looks like. Okay. It looks like it's a figure that's wrapped in like a cocoon. So they're just about to transform. It feels like they're coming out. They're coming out. But there's a bat in the air. So I'm taken to like Bat-Think. So he would have had powers, wouldn't he? Bat-Think. I know he had wings of steel. I feel this masculine needs time to think. Okay, I thought we was talking about the Divine Feminine's health. Oh, he's had time to think, okay, because that lightning is striking the clock. Health. Yeah, okay, Divine Feminine, you're just chilling here. It's like you got yourself a cup of coffee and you're just relaxing. You're chillaxing. I don't feel there's any concerns for your health. I feel like the masculine has protective energy here for you. He'll be trying to help you heal, should we say that? Maybe he wants to actually bring some more colour back into your life, into his own life, really. Let's have a look, the health. Dissipating. Dissipating. Okay, not disappointing, dissipating. You don't use that word, disappointment. That's not a good word to use. The divine doesn't really like that word. So we're dissipating. Canary yellow, I am more than I think I am. The legend. Canary, a pet bird, has wonderful ideas for an action movie starring his owner, Mrs. Robinson. They frequently discuss the exciting plot with friends and family, but when they're given money to make the screenplay a reality, Canary and Mrs. Robinson choose to go on a cruise instead. For the rest of their lives, they talk about their great story and exist in fantasy, not reality. So this is saying about the ideas that you've been... I mean, that's a canary chatting to an old deer now. An old deer. If that's not slightly crazy. Okay. But this is actually about bringing this into colour, if you want to say that, from black and white into colour. So for the rest of their lives, they talked about their great story and exist in fantasy, not reality. The inspiration, beware of being imprisoned by the story you tell. Do you intend to do what you say? Personal inquiry, a lack of planning does not indicate misfortune. Am I doing what I say? Key ideas, taking action, content to dream. I've got such a tickly nose here. Going in circles, strong intelligence, making excuses and procrastinating. And the key words is companionship, connection and assistance. Meditation. Sit quietly with what you speak of so frequently. Take a breath. What do you wish to do? Become aware of the feeling in your body. Is it apprehension, enthusiasm? In your mind's eye, take one step towards carrying out your wish. For example, are you thinking of writing a book? Pull out the first sheet of paper or turn on the computer. Then take the next step, then the next. Will you dream it or do it? Hiding there. Will you transform or not? Okay. Let's end with the connection to spirit for the divine feminine, I should say, but we'll see what wants to come out. Okay, spiritual connection, Ace of Swords, on point. Okay, It's not you that doesn't have the connection with spirit, divine feminine. The divine masculine does, but he's still got a little bit of a way to go. Just a little bit. Okay, he's through the clouds. Look how much he's ascended. Look how far he has come. He's not far away. Okay. He's not far away at all. Look, divine feminine. You know that he's not far away because you can feel him energetically, but soon you're going to be able to see him physically. Interesting. I'm actually taken to the energy of you may actually be able to see your divine masculine like in physical form, but it's still energy, because I was taken to like a haunted house and he's glowing here a bit, and the energy of it being kind of like an alien if you're dead, basically. Is it real? So I would say divine feminines, don't be surprised. You can feel your divine masculine. He's aware of this now. Now, are you able to see him? So he's playing really with well, when you would have an apparition, as if something was real, and then it would just disappear. The Four of Wands. This is so much about the divine is actually getting you to explore lots and lots of new different sensations at the moment between the pair of you. It is between you both. I feel the energy of just to see how freaked out you get, whether you can handle it. There's still a lot more to uncover, to new gifts to obtain. So this is when we get to explore and experiment with them. Kitty's coming home from school. I think it was her first day back today. Okay, a Chakra Wisdom Oracle card for the spiritual side of things, grief. Okay, the heart chakra. Penelope and Pickle. Grief is love without a place to go. Penelope meets Pickle, the puppy, when she was at college. They go through everything together. When the day comes, much later, for Mother Earth to call Pickle home, he dies in Penelope's arms. Her friends are hard on her, suggesting that she should get over her pet's death. Penelope knows she loved Pickle deeply and is simply in grief. Loving Pickle was worth every moment of sadness. When she is ready, she will love again. I do feel like this is the energy the Divine Feminine has felt and worked through. With the Divine Masculine. Okay, because there was an energy of why would the Divine Feminine reach out when she always has done. Okay. Just this part with friends saying her friends are hard on her, suggesting that she should get over her pet's death. Penelope knows she loves Pickle deeply and is simply in grief. Loving Pickle was worth every moment of sadness. When she is ready, she will love again. Inspiration, Penelope and Pickle remind us that what we reveal, we can heal. Give yourself time, you will love again. If you honour your pain, it will change your life. The personal inquiry. Is lingering grief preventing me from progress? What can I see in my heart? The key idea is feeling grief, healing process, missing someone, something, being unafraid of sadness. Love is on the horizon. The key words is love, commitment and vulnerability. Okay, the meditation. Close your eyes and allow cleansing white light to wash over you. Invite someone you miss into the light. Feel the happiness this moment provides. Tell them how much you miss them and let them tell you the same. Create space for another visit in the future if you wish. Okay. So it's very much about the Divine Feminine's energy, not really wanting to go there, but we're going now. We're feeling the grief. Okay. Let's finish with one final message. We'll go to a Heal Yourself card. There you have it. What's going on with the Divine Feminine? So let's have a look at this lantern here. And then we have Courage, card number 30. Courage requires you to fearlessly stride ahead despite the challenges you are experiencing. Whether you are afraid of success or failure, you cannot stay where you are. You need to make a decision and move forward with belief, trust, and boldness. Give it your all, no matter the outcome. Despite what you have been telling yourself, you are ready for a new adventure and another chance to prove that you have what it takes to face life's challenges. Stop investing in limitations, lack, and dysfunction. Every blessing has a challenge, and every challenge contains a blessing. You are ready to explore both. Whilst there may be difficult moments ahead, keep positive and believe that everything is going to work out for your absolute best. You are being asked to gather the courage to be who you truly are and to stand strong for your convictions. The action. In order for you to succeed in what you desire, you need to prepare for the challenges ahead. Make a list of the support you need to tackle the approaching opportunities. Become aware of what or who you are afraid of. Imagine that this fear takes on the shape of a person. What does he or she look like? Lose this fear. It says, look this fear in the eyes. To gasp for a breath then. What does he or she look like? Look this fear in the eyes. Tell it that you are willing to learn from it and master the lesson, but you are not willing to be a slave to it. Imagine loving your fear and taking steps forward. Okay, let's leave it there. Yeah, let's leave it there. Guys, I will catch up with you a bit later on. Take care, much love. Bye for now.